Wasteland is intended for a mature adult audience and may contain content that some may find upsetting. A list of trigger warnings covering the entire season can be found in the show notes.
You're listening to Wasteland, a Dex Legacy story. Episode 2, Dustscape. Starring Marie-Claire Wood, Karim Kronfli, Sophie Macnair, George Stagnell, Sarah Golding, John Glover, Ethan Reed, David Monteith, Chris Gregory, Nick Lamont, Tom Mcenery, and Francesca Heyman.
2 minutes to drop site.
Flight path clear. Crossing into Rone airspace now. I can see the coast. What do you see, pilot? Command, it's a desert. No life signs. All I can see is bluish grey.
Detecting wind speeds of 22 knots. Ground temperature of 32 degrees Celsius.
Is everyone doing okay?
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Cap.
Yes, Captain.
Just remember, stick to your training and be careful. We don't know what's down there or what will be waiting for us. Be ready to jump on landing at my command.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Mecha Giants, you are clear to drop. Repeat, clear to drop.
Ready to drop.
Ready to drop.
Ready to drop.
Ready.
Clearing. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, team, eyes sharp. If you see anything or anyone down there, shout and that's where we'll go.
Understood, Captain.
Captain, I'm seeing nothing. Yzeri's picking up no signs.
Same here, Vorsi. Keep looking.
Yes, Captain.
Engaging thrusters. Slowing descent.
Engaging thrusters, slowing descent.
Captain, I can go a while more before engaging.
We want a controlled, safe landing here, Vorsi. Engage thrusters.
Thrusters engaged.
Ezran.
Thrusters engaged.
Extending primary limbs for landing.
Don't forget to bend your knees.
Yes, Captain. Touchdown.
Engaging low thrusters. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Coming in slow. All thrusters engaged.
All systems operational. Vorsi, get going on those atmospheric tests. Let's see what's going on here.
What's to see?
What was that, Sergeant?
Look around, Captain.
There's nothing left.
It's just dust.
Atmosphere is breathable. Radiation is well within safe levels. The chemical composition of this dust is like nothing I've ever seen before.
We'll stay inside for now. Radiation settles and our mechs might kick it up. Keep an eye on it as we move, Vorsi.
Yes, Captain.
Where are we going?
Movement. To the north.
Report, Lieutenant.
Aircraft. Does not look hostile.
It's a Dex ship.
Confirmed. Can see the Dex logo on the side. It appears to be a recon vessel.
What are you doing, Sergeant? Ezran, respond!
I'm going to shoot them down, Captain.
Negative, you are not cleared to engage. Do not fire. Power down, Sergeant, now!
Captain, look at what they've done!
Exactly, look at what they've done! Power down at your weapon and keep low until they're out of sight.
Captain!
You heard me, Sergeant.
Do not do this, Ezra.
Deep breaths.
What are they doing here?
Studying the fallout.
This is just one big experiment to them, isn't it?
How many of our soldiers were here?
I don't know. Over 3 million Ronans.
There are no bodies.
They're dust, sir. They're in the dust.
Oh, for... And we're just stepping all over it. Dex transport is out of sight.
Ezran, are you going to be okay?
Yes, Captain.
Good. Private channel. Okay, Nova. Open a line to General Zerakin.
Sax.
General.
All well, I hope.
Define well.
Report.
It's a wasteland. There's nothing left.
I see.
Dex Islander here. We spotted a transport north of our position.
You didn't engage?
No, General.
Oh, good. Until I hear otherwise, they're our allies, right?
I don't like it, General.
Neither do I. But I can't do anything about it, so please avoid shooting them out of the sky, will you?
Understood.
Has Vorsinza carried out the necessary test?
Yep, nothing dangerous. But I'm keeping us sealed in tight until we've put that theory to the test.
Good. Right, well, I'm sending through some coordinates. These are known underground facilities.
Mm-hmm.
There may be survivors, so...
Hostile or friendly?
Who knows at this stage?
We'll approach with caution, General.
Take nothing for granted, Sarah.
Understood.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, Nova. It's not what I imagined our first deployment would be like either. You can thank Dex Ireland for that. Okay, open channel. Mecha Giants, fall in. We are moving out.
General, the broadcast is about to begin.
Thank you, Sergeant. Make sure you watch...
Yes, General.
Right. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Tzuk Velinska. This is a nationwide broadcast coming to you direct from the House of the Administration in Zard, where Prime Minister Tazenik will shortly address the nation on a subject that we have been informed is unlike any other in the history of our great nation. I urge everyone who can, whether you're at work or at home, to stop what you're doing and turn your attention to your screens. This is... I am receiving an update now. Yes, the Prime Minister is approaching the podium.
Today, I come to you with solemnity, pride, and a humble heart. Yesterday, I promised an answer to our 12-year conflict in Rone. Yesterday, I promised results. Last night, I delivered them. Yes, the war is over. In the interest of resolving this long-fought war, we launched a new and experimental missile. This missile hit Rone with a force like no other. It sent a clear message. We proved the supremacy of Xenos, forced a true and lasting surrender.
Surrender?
And brought peace to all. We have reclaimed this country, and we have Xenosi units on the ground, securing Rone for Xenos.
It seems the leader of the opposition, the future Xenos party, is wresting the augmenta from the Prime Minister's hat. Yes, members of the future Xenos party are now restraining the Prime Minister.
People of Xenos, you deserve the truth. The truth that Tazenik is keeping from you is that Rone has been destroyed. The experimental warhead created by Dex Industries and brought from them at great expense to us has reduced the entire island of Rone to dust. There is nothing left. You can see here footage of the blast via satellite. A large-scale military extraction was actioned in what they thought would be the affected area, but many of our soldiers were still in Rone when the missile hit. My deepest condolences to the families of those affected. It is a loss, a genocide. Many people in Rone considered themselves to be Xenosi, and they have been brutally murdered by the current administration. I call for the immediate resignation of Minister Tazenik and a general election. Tazenik, along with Nathaniel Dex and his chief weapons scientist, are guilty of mass murder. Together, they plotted to end the war in the most inhumane way imaginable. I did not vote for this solution. We did not vote for this solution. If Tazenik does not resign today, Xenos will pay for this atrocity tenfold.
This broadcast will end shortly. Can we show that satellite footage again?
Enough! God. Come in.
General.
Minister Vekitz. So the mecha units are on the ground, and Captain Sax has reported in.
Good. What did she say?
It's a desert, Vekitz. There's nothing left. Captain Sax is going to investigate known subterranean facilities. There may be survivors, I don't know.
How many?
If we're lucky, a few thousand, but anything will be better than nothing at this stage. Dare I ask how things are in Parliament?
Before the speech, chaos. Now?
This is a fucking mess.
The mess has just begun.
Will he resign?
Yes, he put on a strong front. He had to try to control the narrative, but...
Your party trusted Dex Island, and now we are paying the price.
I can't deny it.
Who will be the next Prime Minister?
There are two candidates.
Gods, you!
You don't think I can do it?
No, you can do it. I just didn't think you put your name forward.
You know I opposed that contract with Dex Island loudly. I had 3 private meetings with Tazenik, but he pushed it through anyway. I've always been a champion of our own military.
Much good it did us.
I'm sorry, General. I tried to stop...
For fuck's sake.
Good morning, General. My name is Kyne Kravek. I'm the Shadow Minister of Defence.
What are you doing here?
Tazenik has resigned. The government is suspended until a general election can be arranged. I am within my rights to be here to oversee operations.
This is absurd.
No, Vekitz, he's right. After what happened, I looked into it. He can be here.
Like hell he can. I'm going to make a call.
Bye.
I don't suppose you're happy to see me, but thank you, General, for your assistance there.
The law is the law.
Yes, it is. You must be the only person in the military who adheres to it.
Minister Kravek, I do hope we're not going to start off on the wrong terms.
You know my party's stance.
Yes, I do.
Without war, the Xenosi military will be an unnecessary expense, taking funds from vital education, health and environmental initiatives.
Environmental? Good luck applying your policies in Rone.
You're already making jokes about this, General.
No. I do believe this is the furthest from funny our administration has taken us.
Well, on that we can agree.
Yeah.
Can I ask what the military situation in Rone is? I understand your division is leading operations.
Yeah, you can ask, yes. As yet, you do not have the clearance to know. You're not Minister of Defence yet, Kyne Kravek.
It's only a matter of time at this stage.
Possibly. Yeah. So, my division is leading operations, and they're doing what they can to give us some very needed hope in this tragic situation.
Hope? From the military?
Yeah.
It's the military who caused the war.
No. The military fought the war. Politics fucking caused it. Now the military are cleaning up the mess.
That is your colourful interpretation.
Oh, it is the truth!
Well, when my party takes control, I will make sure the military is reduced to the minimum. Xenos has launched its last bomb.
Oh, if you believe that, then we have no hope at all. We have learned many lessons in the last day alone, and
yes, we have learned that mass slaughter is not the answer.
What we have learned is that Dex Island are more powerful than anyone anticipated, and without a technologically advanced military presence, Xenos will not stand a fucking chance.
Steady. Approach with caution.
I can barely see anything, Sax. It's just rubble and dust. Everything else.
We can't be sure. According to the specs, this place was a small underground military facility. There could be survivors.
I'm picking up heat signatures, Captain.
Where, Vorsi?
Beyond the wreckage.
How many?
12.
All right. Time to test the local climate, I guess.
And this blast-proof plexiglass.
Well, we know that works.
Be careful, Captain.
Formation, advance. You know, sometimes I wish we could be stealthy, Nova. There's no such thing as creeping around. We're under fire! Opening communication now. We are a peaceful recovery unit here to find and extract survivors.
What should we do, Captain?
Hold our ground. We are here to help. Hold fire or we will be forced to retaliate.
Oh.
Tiriz, are you alright?
I'm fine, Captain. But if one of those hits...
Vorsi!
One limb down.
Advancing alone.
Captain!
Put your weapons down.
Captain!
Hold. What is that?
Captain, I'm picking up a new signature. It's big.
Yes, I'm seeing it. Jumping now.
Holy shit! What the heck?
System check. Recalibrating. Okay, Nova. We're all right.
Captain!
I'm fine, Tiriz. They blew themselves up.
Yeah. But they didn't get you. That's the main thing.
We were here to help them.
We just flattened their country. Of course they didn't believe us.
Vorsi, how's your mech?
Limb reconnected.
Good work. Okay. We're moving out. Sending through coordinates of the next site.
Engaging thrusters. Slowing descent.
Engaging thrusters. Slowing descent.
Thrusters engaged.
Thrusters engaged.
I'm picking up heat signatures, Captain.
Where?
Right below us. They're under all this rubble and a thick layer of concrete.
Ezran, we can shift the loose stuff. Get it clear so Tiriz and Tank can make a hole. Vorsi, try to contact them to tell them what's going on.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, Nova. Let's put your strength to the test as glorified construction equipment. Seriously. Ezran? What is it, Sergeant?
Hi, Cap. I'm just wondering, is there any chance you can get hold of a list of the soldiers who were evacuated?
Not sure I can help you there, but I'll try. I take it this is about your girlfriend?
If she's not under here, I need to know.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. Karen Fresco, right?
Yeah, she's with the...
The 64th, stationed in Nîmes.
Ah, you remembered that?
I may have lost touch with my legs, Ez, but my brain is still reporting in.
Yes, Captain.
It's alright. For now, let's just get to these people, focus on the next job. That's how we save them, okay?
Yep. I don't want to lose her.
That play on your mind a lot?
She's too good for me.
You think so?
You don't. I mean, I don't know.
Ez, has it occurred to you she's probably not as shallow as you are?
Not really, no.
This might come as a shock, but women like when a guy sees us for more than what we look like. And we can tell when that's the case. What is it about her that you like? And don't say her tits.
I don't know. We like the same stuff. She's got a bigger collection of Everglen enchanted cards than me.
And you've got 3 boxes of those.
Yeah, she has 5.
Oh God, you're perfect for each other.
She's perfect.
You keep thinking that for as long as you possibly can. As long as you don't lose interest as soon as it turns out she gets snappy with you when she's in a mood, or isn't as tidy as you, or snores.
Oh, I know she snores.
Oh, then there's hope. Right. Okay, I think Tank can work with this space.
Captain, I've made contact. There are 362 people down there. At least 30 are trapped.
Have you told them to clear the area?
Yes, they can hear us. They've retreated.
Standing by, Captain.
Get in there, Lieutenant.
Don't make me say it.
You're disgusting, Ez.
Just lightening the mood.
Get it out of your system before we go down there. I doubt these people will be up for laughs.
We're going down there.
If there are people trapped, we'll need to perform an extraction. Vorsi, you ready for that?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay, activating headlights and dropping in. It's dark down here. I can see a few lights. There are people. It's all right. I'm part of a rescue operation. My name is Captain Sarra Sax, and we have a medic and capacity to evacuate.
Which army do you fight for?
Right now, we're not fighting for anyone. We're here to help. I'm going to take a few more steps so that my team can get down here.
Everyone move back.
Vorsi, follow. Tiriz, stay up top until we assess the structural integrity down here. You could bring the whole place down. Ez, we're going to need you for medical purposes. You might have to leave Kahua up there.
Yes, Captain.
I'm going to open my mech and crouch so we can talk properly. Don't shoot me.
Is that a good idea, Captain?
It is if we really want to help people. And if Ez is coming down here without Kahua, I need to know he'll be safe. This is Sergeant Vorsinza, and she'll be assessing structure before we risk bringing more of us down. As you can see, we're quite big.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Yes, you're the first. Give me a thorough breakdown of the situation.
I'm Evra Pomoren. I'm a government liaison officer. There are 362 known survivors down here, including myself. Over 100 wounded. At least 30 are trapped in the lower levels.
Ezran, did you catch that?
Yes, Captain. That's too much for me alone.
Tiriz, call for an extraction.
On it.
You can come down, Ez. Structure here is solid enough to support you, and we'll need the headlights.
Descending now.
My main concern is the roof.
I'll brace with Kahua and get out to treat people.
Be careful, just touch.
Got it. Now, where are the wounded?
This way.
Thank you, Lieutenant Tiriz. The extraction craft is on the way. Good luck out there.
Thank you, General.
Right.
General!
Kravek, you shady bastard. You're on the hunt for information again, are you?
I am at a loose end until you can give me answers. The death toll. This bomb. It's a disaster.
Yeah, you'll hear no argument from me on that front.
You're a rare military type if you don't like bombs.
I don't like bombs made by external contractors we can't trust. Yeah, this was a Dex Island experiment, and the last Prime Minister didn't see it coming.
A bomb is a bomb.
Look me in the eye and tell me you've seen another bomb do that kind of damage.
I can't do that.
No, you can't. Walk with me. Tell me, Kravek, if your party took control before this happened, what would you have done about the war?
We would have ended it, given Rone their freedom, moved on, focused on more important things.
And Rone, would they have been able to focus on more important things? After 12 years of occupation, the death toll on their side is high, and grief lasts.
We would have provided financial support to rebuild.
Oh, so you think money would have paid for their loved ones, right?
No, but it would build bridges, show contrition, regret.
Regret. Tell me this. You have seen your family torn apart by death and been reduced to financial poverty by occupation. The invaders, they retreat, they pull back, but you remember the damage. Someone comes to you with a promise to rebuild your life, but all you can see is the loss of your mother, father, sister, children, and here their murderers are offering you currency. I mean, would it be enough to stem the hatred? Would it?
With enough work? Of course it would be difficult at first, but hate doesn't last.
Oh, hate lasts longer than any other emotion. It leaves a print on our minds. See, I'll tell you what would happen post-military extraction. Factions would rise up. Bombs would start going off in Xenosi civilians would be killed by the population would start questioning their support for your party, and the nationalists would rise again from the ashes, but this time the ashes would be covering Xenosi bodies.
Maybe, but that is not the only possible outcome.
Oh, but it's a risk.
So the war should have continued in perpetuity?
No, of course not, but this tragedy... You cannot deny that this tragedy is the best thing that could have happened for your party. Rone is conquered so completely that it cannot be an ongoing complication to your impeccable morals. And it is such a catastrophic end to the nationalists. The nationalists will not recover support for many years.
How dare you consider this a benefit on any level? This bomb is nothing but a tragedy.
Politically, it can be both. Do not mistake the truth here, Kravek. If your party succeeds, and we enter an era of peace, this peace will be built on the ashes of Rone, and in the shadow of Dex Island.
Be careful, Vorsi.
I can see the disconnected passageway. Yes. There are civilians in there.
Do you need me?
Yes.
I'm coming down.
It's all right. Doesn't seem to have punctured anything vital, but you have lost a lot of blood.
I don't understand. What happened up there?
You can wait to find out, believe me. The important question is, what will you be doing once you're better, Steady, steady. Hold still. That will pressurize the wound. So what do you like to get up to in your free time?
I swim.
Oh yeah? That's good for rebuilding muscle. You'll be better in no time.
You'll be all right, Chris.
Yep. Now, you might want to, but you mustn't sleep. What's your favourite song?
Racing Gravity?
Nice. Heavy. I like it. Start singing.
Well, I'm going, and you better believe me. Got my boots laced tight. Yeah, the fall is easy. The wind clears everything right out of my mind. I'm in control and chasing gravity.
Will they be okay?
Well, it's a nasty abdominal puncture and concussion, but they've got a better chance now. Where's the next patient? I'm looking for head traumas first, then puncture wounds.
This way.
That's not good.
Recovery transport has arrived. I repeat, recovery transport has arrived.
Yep, that explains the cracks in the ceiling. Structural integrity compromised.
How compromised?
Kahua's holding it, but I'm gonna say our deadline just moved up. We need to get out of here now.
Understood. No! Don't take off again. You'll tear the whole place apart.
We need to get everyone ready to evacuate. Keep them calm, keep them moving.
Vorsi, how's it coming?
I've got 32 down here. I can carry 5 at a time if we squeeze.
I can't take passengers, but I can attach an emergency ladder. Can any of those people climb?
People are nodding.
Good, I'll... Private line. Vorsi, be prepared to leave them if you have to.
I can get them out, Captain.
That's my call to make.
Come on, let's move. Ceiling compartment, I'm on my way up, Captain.
Good, let's go. Lowering ladder.
Damn it! I've got a limb trapped and damaged.
I'm coming down.
Captain, I'm not sure that's a good idea. This could end badly.
It'll end worse if we don't get you out.
Captain!
Shit.
In episode 2 of Wasteland, a Dex Legacy story, you heard Mary Claire Wood as Captain Sarra Sax, Karim Kronfli as Lieutenant Quentin Tiriz, Sophie Macnair as Sergeant Yzeri Vorsinza, George Stagnell as Sergeant Treva Ezran, Sarah Golding as General Azrite Zerakin, John Glover as Minister Vekitz, Ethan Reed as Minister Kyne Kravek, David Monteith as Tzuk Velinska and Minister Rizet, Chris Gregory as Minister Tazenik, Nick Lamont as Evra Pomoren, Tom Mcenery as Chris, and Francesca Heyman as Zerakin's aide, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud. Wasteland was recorded at Orpheus Studio in London by Richard Campbell. Wasteland, a Dex Legacy story was written by me, Emily Inkpen, and produced by Alternative Stories. If you enjoyed that episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a review. It really does help. If you would like to find out more about the show and the wider Dex Legacy universe, please visit www.thedexlegacy.com.